Well, hello there. How is everyone? I hope you're all well on this stupendous Sunday. You're looking absolutely amazing. I hope you're having a good weekend. We've got a little bit to get through today, as there seems to be a war a-brewing. A war a-brewing between Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro. Who will come out on top? Well, the downside for Ben is Candace Owens seemingly always brings receipts, and Shapiro seemingly just makes remarks. So let's see where it all sits. Oh, and by the way, there is a link in the pinned comment down below if you want to help me raise some funds for the homeless at Christmas. But go check that out afterwards. But yes, let's get straight into this. So Candace Owens faces a big accusation over Charlie Kirk text messages. Erica Kirk should sue. Why should Erica Kirk sue? Why should Ben Shapiro even suggest that is what should happen here? So it says Candace Owens has made many theories in the wake of Charlie Kirk's assassination, including pointing to Israeli involvement, but she's not provided any proof. It says, well, when you say she's not provided any proof, what she has done is she has proven that Charlie was having a difference of an opinion, and there was backlash because of that. And then Charlie Kirk was executed publicly, and the story that's been attached to it subsequently is seemingly falling apart somewhat and doesn't look, should we say, watertight. So you could argue that she's shown some proof, but it's how watertight that proof is. Conservative podcaster Candace Owens has faced a major accusation after alleged messages between her and Charlie Kirk were released, which we're going to have a look at some of them shortly. It says the messages appeared to show Kirk stating that Ben Shapiro tried to kill his and Owen's careers as they gained prominence through Turning Point USA. Candace Owens said Charlie Kirk had given his life to Donald Trump and to politics, which he did. The Ben thing involves me more than he wants to admit. He knows Jon Snow is stronger as the dragons fly higher, and he is sending his incestuous brother to try and kill us, the late TPUSA founder had allegedly told Owens, as per the photographs of the messages, which that is formally known as a receipt. His respect amongst movement fighters is quite low, Kirk allegedly added. While Kirk founded TPUSA, Owens was a member of the conservative organisation. She has claimed to have been friends with Kirk, and in the wake of his fatal shooting on September 10th, Owens has come up with a slew of conspiracy theories. I wouldn't say conspiracy theories, I would say that she has come up with some questions. She's raised some questions, and she has pointed some fingers at some things that were indeed happening in the lead up to Charlie Kirk's death, and she has equally shown receipts of some of those things. Yes, some of the things that she has said she has not provided receipts of, and I appreciate that some of the things that she has said she is going to be unable to, because that would mean relinquishing information that she has on those that may have provided her with that information, and she is unable to do so to protect her integrity. So it says, but that is not providing any proof to back this up. Meanwhile, Owens reacted to the alleged text with Kirk, saying, one of about 300 that I have to think Charlie is in heaven laughing at the sheer audacity of Ben calling me evil and presenting himself as Charlie's defender. She added, Charlie and I will laugh about it together one day. What we'll do, we'll jump over, let's just have a look at, we'll come down here and then we'll go back over and see what Candace Owens has said as she fires back at Ben. So it says here, look, Vish Burra, who used to be a staffer at George Santos, commented, honour Charlie Kirk by telling Ben Shapiro to go fuck yourself. Meanwhile, others claim the messages were fabricated. Are we to believe Charlie Kirk, a genius, didn't know how to spell incestuous? Candy is one wicked woman. This might fool her lukewarm IQ audience, but it ain't fooling anyone else, one person said on X. Another remarked, this was supposedly in 2017, and you can rarely think Charlie would misspell incestuous. You think Candace would still have her old phone from 2017. Well, if she has an iPhone, for instance, which I imagine that she probably has, she would have messages going back that far. And if you're someone who thinks that that's impossible, then maybe you're as stupid as what you're trying to make out that Candace Owens is. We've all heard of the cloud, I'm sure. One person shared a photo claiming that this was more evidence to prove that Owen's conversation with Charlie Kirk was fake. More evidence emerges suggesting that the texts are fabricated. If they are, Erica Kirk should sue Candace Owens, the person wrote. They shared technical details which appeared to drive home the point that they weren't iPhone screenshots. So they're trying to claim that they're not. But what I will say is this. Please note that Erica Kirk has in no way, shape or form addressed directly Candace Owens and told her to stop doing anything that she's doing. She's made remarks that some people could attribute to being aimed at Candace Owens, but let's not forget that Candace Owens stated the only way that I'll stop doing what I'm doing is if Erica Kirk tells me to. And make no bones about it, Erica Kirk will know that Candace Owens said that and addressed her directly and said that she would stop if she was asked to. And so far, that hasn't happened. So you do have to ask yourself why. If Erica Kirk really wanted to shut down Candace Owens, maybe she could. Maybe in the future we'll see that happen, but at the moment, she hasn't accepted that invitation, and that should speak volumes. Well, let's go back. So this is the leaked messages, which we'll go over to X in a second and just have a look. So it says, released text messages show Charlie Kirk stating that Ben Shapiro tried to kill his and Candace Owens' careers as they rose to prominence through Turning Point USA. The Ben thing involves me more than he wants to admit. He knows Jon Snow is stronger as the dragons fly. She's literally said he wants to punch you to punch down to him. His respect amongst movement fighters is quite low. He's making his entire show with Joe Rogan this weekend about worshipping celebrities. Just think about that. It really means I just controlled his entire show. 100% it pisses him off. 2 reasons, you've always been a threat to him because you are smarter. And he is sending his incestuous brother to try and kill us. Now, what you'll probably find is a lot of the things that they're saying is sort of evidentiary that these are fake, is that some things have been omitted that would normally be seen in a thread. I would say that has been strategically done to remove the ability for anyone to perhaps make any legal advances towards Candace Owens. She wants to show things and show that she has them, but she will potentially omit certain things from them just to stay in the realms of protecting herself. Would that be fair to say? And this is where the post came from, AF post on Twitter. They were some of them that had picked up. I think the owners of Ben & Jerry's are awfully political, but they make great ice cream. So I eat there because I'm not a vindictive asshole. Good one, Ben. So anyway, then we'll go back over here. And it says, Candace Owens wrote several posts on X after Ben Shapiro appeared on the Megyn Kelly show. She said Shapiro lied through his teeth and tried to turn people against her. She also agreed with a fan who said Shapiro often smears and misrepresents others. It says Candace Owens wrote, that is beyond smearing. He tried to pressure Megyn Kelly to make a statement about me by lying through his teeth and explicitly stating that I accused Erica Kirk of killing her husband. She called Ben Shapiro completely deranged and said he twisted her words for attention, which I would absolutely agree. At no point have I seen Erica Kirk, and I watch, not Erica Kirk, sorry, Candace Owens, and I watch Candace Owens. I also use a recording device, this one here, which when I'm watching something, once I can get it out, this is an AI recorder. I record everything and that then strips it all down. and I've not found anything. I did look. I looked at everything that would specifically show Candace Owens saying that Erica Kirk killed her husband. She's made comments that are suggestive in nature that the people around Charlie had let him down, and made them comments in a way that would seem to suggest that there's a potential that Erica Kirk could be involved in the entire umbrella of the situation, but she's not said anything about, from my perspective, about her killing him. On the Megyn Kelly show, Ben Shapiro said, what Candace Owens is doing right now is evil. He told Kelly that if someone on the political left accused Charlie's wife of killing him, she would be talking about it. Owens denied ever saying that and said Shapiro's claim was false. After Charlie's death, Candace Owens had shared her thoughts online, questioning if there was more behind the case. She suggested possible cover-ups involving Turning Point USA and even hinted at foreign links, but she did not provide proof of those. But in the aftermath of that, we have seen Kash Patel make moves to try and stop. Let me just go back just so you can see that, what I was reading. That was just the rest of this. Here, look. This is off the Times of India. That's what I was just reading. So, yeah, we've seen Kash Patel turn around and make it so it's like you can't say that there's any foreign parties involved. We've also seen him act shady when he knows that the investigation is under investigation. So there's a lot of things that would lead people with a curious mind who perhaps feel that the story that's being pushed isn't perhaps as accurate as they would like us to believe it is. And when Candace Owens, a prominent figure, comes out and she's saying, yeah, but look, this was happening, that was happening, and she's not saying she's not 100% going balls deep in one theory, but she's saying that these sort of things can't be ignored. And why would anybody want to ignore them, including the likes of Ben Shapiro, who claims to be Charlie Kirk's friend, with all these things that were seemingly happening in the background with Charlie Kirk, and the story around Tyler Robinson having more holes than a colander? You would think that he would at least want to question some of the things being said too. And the fact that he doesn't raises alarm bells, to me at least. Let me know if it raises alarm bells to you. But it would seem that they're at war. They're at war. Where's this going to go? Or I know that some people will perhaps think that this is just another diversionary tactic. In the aftermath of Charlie Kirk's death, do we see two prominent figures now utilising the demise of Charlie Kirk to spark interest in this new war between the two, as there will clearly be two sides? Some of them wanting Ben to win, some of them wanting Candace to win, like celebrity deathmatch. Again, let me know down below what you think, and I will catch you all tomorrow. 3 tomorrow, 2 videos, and the first of the 4-day live. That's right, we'll be doing lives every day, Monday to Thursday, at around 6:30 p.m. UK time. It's around 1 o'clock Eastern, I think it's about then. And again, that link, pinned comment, if you want to help me help homeless people over the Christmas period, do check that out. Only if you can. Look after yourselves first. That's what the government should do. Look after their own before they start looking after other people. Maybe everybody would be in a better place. Love you all. Mwah.